Alright, so now that I'm pretty much set up, let's start with some brainstorming. I don't know what I want to make. So right now I want to make a MMORPG type of thing, but that's not gonna happen with just a single prompt. So I want to ask ChatGPT what I could make, perhaps with a single prompt. I'm gonna end up with 2 submissions. We can put in more than 1 submission, just so that I can, cover as many categories as I can. Or at least that's the idea. Then at least if I have this single one in there, then I'll know that, I submitted something. And if I don't finish the bigger project, then that's totally fine. I can always work on it myself at a later time, just for kicks and giggles, outside of the hackathon. So I'm not too worried about it. So for now, let's ask ChatGPT what would be a good hackathon project that could be created in Bolt AI in a single prompt. Ideally, I would like it to be fun, interactive, gamified, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just make a game. It'll just totally be just a browser game that you can just kind of just run around in. Super simple. I'll use like free stuff from itch.io. I think that I can do that in a single prompt, or at least we can try. I know that my submissions are supposed to be like completely different from each other though. So if I make this, maybe my bigger one will be the actual engine. That's pretty different. Yeah, that's pretty different. I think. We'll see what happens. Alright, so help me to create a single prompt for Bolt AI that will generate the complete code base for a MMORPG oh, wait a minute. I closed my previous session. It doesn't even know what I'm going to be talking about with my previous stuff. Let's open up my previous conversation, which has this MCP stack setup that I asked it to create. That way it has some file history. All right, okay, now I'm going to ask it with the stacks, with the MCP tech stack previously input in Bolt. It should be browser based. Maybe use phaser.io and feet. It should be mobile friendly, so the game screen should fit in a common mobile screen size, as well as flex to a comfy desktop layout. Control should be arrows, arrow keys, and label will be a joystick. Touch joystick. Let's see what else. We will import our own images, tile sets, sprites, using free open source images from itch.io. Oh, that was another idea I wanted to make. A web marketplace. Just writing some notes down on the side for myself. And let's see. Let me know if I am missing anything else that would force the AI to make assumptions. I want to be able to control all the control as much input variables as possible. I don't know if that even makes sense. Let's go. Okay. Well, as you can see, I totally made my ChatGPT a little bit personalized. It's fun. I like it. All right. Reduce ambiguity. Okay, cool. All right. Prompt generate emoji code base. Browser based MMORPG game scaffold. Oh, this is for my scaffold. Oh well, yeah. Hopefully it's doing what I'm hoping it's doing. Front end React TypeScript using feet, state management, styling, Tillman CSS. Okay, so that's what it's doing. Okay, so it's telling Bolt. So this prompt should be telling Bolt to use this tech stack to create a scaffold, pretty much template using these tech stack. So front end, state management, styling, game engine, back end, smart contract, hosting, revenue analytics, okay, game mechanics, control, desktop, mobile, responsive design, viewport. Okay, it suggested a viewport. Art assets, placeholder system to allow drag and drop or import of open source assets. Interesting. Structure asset loading in a way that makes it easy to swap in our own JSON assets later. Okay, so it's still going with the MMO engine creation idea that I asked about previously. I wonder if it would be able to do it in a single prompt. I don't even know. It looks like it's trying to. Let's see. Multiplayer lobby, quest system features, basic user auth with Superbase, player profiles, in-game chats, shop system, connect to revenue cat, blockchain wallet integration for player assets or rewards, modular form. I mean, this is sort of conflicting, so this might be a little bit difficult. We'll see how that works. Structure, modular folders with components, stores contra services scenes, env and readme, netlify deploy, com comments in key sections for understanding modifying logic. Avoid generating asset art or assuming game lore mechanics. We'll define these later. Just scaffold the mechanics and framework. Do not use placeholder images. Instead, use file paths and mock names to generate documentation to explain where and how to replace them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is basically creating the engine for me, making it... interesting. Fine, once you're covering almost everything, consider map editor, UI, or manually edit tile maps. Interesting. That's a good question. What kind of map editor do I want? Player movement be grid-based or freeform? I do want a freeform. I do like the open concept. Yeah. PvE combat. Internalization support. I don't even know what this is. But yes, probably. I think I might just take this out for a bit. And then I can help update the prompt, grids for combat. Okay, well, let's update then. All right. Oh, so, well, this prompt, this is so funny because this prompt is basically giving me the scaffold for a game engine, kind of like a game creation. So, shoot, if I can create this in a single prompt, that would be interesting. Let's see how far I can go with it, actually. That'd be fun. Okay, let's update. Map editor should, let's see, we should have a map editor that is grid based with that allows us to upload our own tile sets. The grid itself is assigned coordinates with the tile sets as a variable background. Variable dynamic / dynamic. I hope it knows what I mean. Dynamic background. The tile set the tile set grid should allow let's do like a gather town style manipulation. Should allow, I wonder if it even knows what that means. Gather town style manipulation for drag and drop actions, such action overlays such as for custom drag and drop for drag and drop custom action overlays, such as this tile, such as player cannot pass this tile, or player interacts with this tile, etc. This tile grid should have multiple layers for background, tile grid, coordinate assignments, items, layers, grunts, overlays, and other, just put other. Okay, player itself should be able to move freely when not in editing mode. The editing mode is grid-based. Ensure the player cannot move past the edges of the background. Well, no, I'm gonna end up putting in stoppers anyway, so that don't matter for boundaries. So include options for PvE, toggle. Well, we do want it PvE. And PvP, why not? Because it is an MMORPG. May possibly have a lobby area for team building and playing. I'm gonna just use that for now. That's a lot of information. Okay, let's see what it did. Browser-based editor. Complete MMORPG game code base scaffold using the following constraints and tools. Project will be built for both play and role building. Focus on accessibility, extensibility, mobile desktop responsiveness. Tech stack. Okay. That's from before. Okay, map editor and tile system. Grid-based map, drag and drop, upload, use tile sets. Sources from HIO. Grid system should support coordinate assignment for each tile. multiple map layers, background tabs, interaction with NPCs, effects and overlays, custom tile logic overlays, inspired by Gather Town, impassable interactive warp. Oh, very good. Save load states. Okay, gameplay mechanics has player movement, freeform, outside the edit mode, pixel based. Restrict movement to tile based logic. Controls, desktop, arrow keys, mobile, responsive joystick on screen. Game mode, support for both PvE and PvP. Optional lobby system for group team building. Super base for player profiles and reduce stats. Team affiliations. Project structure, modular folder, architecture. Okay, so it has component stores. Whoop. Oh, maybe getting sleepy. Okay, I'm gonna have to go soon. Editor, game services, contracts, assets. Additional constraints. Don't generate image assets. Use placeholders. I might change this. It would be cool if we can generate images. But we'll see. Include documentation in code. Okay. Avoid assuming game lore world building. Scaffold, major logic. Well, yes, I do want to include all this too. Yes, please include inventory systems, quest scripting, support, and battle logic. This is a lot. Okay. This should also allow game import and export. Game. Let's do it. Game export. Exporting and embedding to other websites. That's kind of like a completely different train of thought. Let's see what it does with this. Editor, battle system, web embedding. This is a lot. I might not make this smart contract. I mean, I do like a Web3 toggle. Maybe I'll give it an option. Can you update this so that we can choose between Web 2, which is super base, off, 0 off, or Web 3, give me third web, wallet, connect, MetaMask. Oh no! I'm running out of time. Okay, databases and profile creations. Okay, and it's gonna generate options. Oops. Okay. All right, so it's created my thing, and I think that it's kind of enough to try it out. Oh man, this is a lot. I don't know if Bolt's gonna be able to handle all of this. We'll see what happens. But I will save that for the next video. Okay, thanks.